everyone, meteorologist Robert Speta here with you. We have two invest areas here on the 1st of June, 2018. I know in the Atlantic, the 1st of June marks the start of hurricane season. I always say that in the Western Pacific, there really is no start to typhoon season. It could occur any time of the year, but yes, in the month of June, it is more prone out here, and we are seeing that exactly. In the past 24 hours, we had two invests pop up, one towards the west of the Philippines and another one towards the east of the Philippines. In my last video update, I discussed the model outlooks and how they were developing both of these systems. Today, we're going to look at that again, and also just take a closer look specifically at the west of the Philippines, which is developing rather swiftly. Now, this is Invest 99W. This was labeled the Invest area before 90W. Now, remember, these go from 90 to 99. They're just put out by NRL here, basically to put a closer look from the agencies out here, in this case, the Typhoon Warning Center. Now, 99W, which is just towards the west of the Philippines here, actually has a tropical cyclone formation alert also out in it from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. You can also see from the Japan Meteorological Agency, their 48-hour outlook, they do have a tropical depression in the forecast, also a low pressure area just towards the east of the Philippines. In short, most of the agencies are expecting something to develop in both of these areas. Exactly what? Well, that question is really the big moneymaker here. Let's break this down. Taking a look at a few of the models out here across the Western Pacific. Specifically, I'm taking a look at the GFS. Actually, I'll start off here with the CMC, and I'll just kind of give you an indication. So we have a 90W over here, 99 just towards the west of the Philippines, and then we have this high pressure ridge right in here. Now, the big question is, will this high pressure ridge kind of break down? It looks like that should be the case, since we have this trough part of the Mayu Bayou front moving through, and that should drift it back towards the east. And once we see that happen, our storm system should start to drift towards the north. That's 90W, the one towards the east of the Philippines. You can see that happening here according to the specific model outlook, keeping it off of the shorelines of the Philippines. That would be great news. Both of these systems towards the east and towards the west means plenty of rainfall for that country, but it wouldn't indicate a non-event for a landfalling typhoon. Now, that specific model does have it breaking down. That's the case I think would likely happen. And right now you're looking at the ECMWF, though. It keeps that stronger ridge in place, drifting the system closer towards Luzon, making landfall by Tuesday and the Wednesday of next week. Over towards the GFS run, also indicating more of a northwesterly track coming on shore, very similar to the ECMWF. This is actually one more look at the ECMWF. GFS, very similar outputs. Right here is the NavGem. It also decreases that ridge. So both the NavGem and the ECMWF backing off on the intensity of that ridge, while the GFS and ECMWF keep it on a westerly track. So in short, the system could go anywhere like that, all depending on the ridge. I would say it would more likely go into northeastern Luzon, very typhoon-prone area. And anytime we see a system out here developing, it usually intensifies pretty quickly. Very warm sea surface temperatures, would be away from vertical wind shear, just all sorts of proper development conditions for it. Also, just one more look at these models, because they also do differ on what's going to happen over here in the South China Sea. Not really intensifying up 99W as much, but it still could move over towards Hainan as a tropical storm. I want to keep a close eye on that as well. CMC, actually, which is notorious, it's a model based for North America, notorious for overdeveloping systems. It's just not great at handling tropical systems, so you always have to take that particular guidance a grain of salt. So I think that right now, one of my bigger concerns is that system towards the east of the Philippines. I would expect it to become a tropical depression. This is actually an ensemble prediction chart from the Japan Meteorological Agency. They do expect this to move towards the north, could even bring some heavy rainfall towards the Okinawa area, still in northeastern Luzon. I'm going to keep a close eye on this, guys. But as always, stay safe out there. Share and like this video. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down there in the comment box below. As always, though, stay safe out there.